Hello friends, welcome back to the CSS tutorial. Today we will be discussing about CSS media queries which are used for to creating the responsive design. What is meant by responsive designs? So once you design any web page for the desktop, it is not necessarily will be looking similar on the other screen size devices like tablets and the mobile phone. So what you need to do, we need to write the different CSS property for the different devices based on their screen sizes. So let us take an example. We have created one division whose class name is suppose box and we have applied the background color as red. And when you open that same division on the mobile device, you want to change the background color to the yellow. So on the desktop, it should be displayed as a red color background, and on the mobile device you want a background color as a yellow. So once you have written the property as a box background color red, you need to change that property. So how to change it property? So you need to write a media query, and the syntax for the media query is mentioned here, that at the rate media screen and maximum width 480 pixel I have mentioned here. So what is the meaning of this line? So this line represent at the rate media screen when your screen size is maximum of 480 pixels and below of 480 pixel, then the properties which are applied for the box will be changed according to the properties which you have written here. So in this example, if your screen size is 480 pixel and less than 480 pixel, the background color for this class box will be yellow. And if your screen size is greater than the 480 pixels, then the background color will be red. You can write for the minimum also, but it will create a confusion for it. So what we will be doing, we are just following only max width. So the meaning is these properties will be applied when your screen size is 480 pixel and below 480 pixel. Let us have a demonstration of it. So we will be creating one HTML file. So we'll create index.html, and to write the CSS property again we'll create one file, that is style.css. Now all of you are familiar with this, how to create these two files. I'll open it into the site, and we'll try to create an HTML page so you can embed the code. Okay, and then we'll create one. First of all, we need to link. I'll name this as media CSS as the title of the page. Okay, and then we need to link the CSS, so you can write the link CSS, and the name of your file is style.css, which is present in the same directory. Now create one division with class suppose box, and now write the properties for that class box. So write in the CSS file, that is dot box, and apply the background color as suppose red. And for better understanding, you can apply the padding, for example 100 pixel from all the sides, or for understanding you can make it 50 pixels, and check the output. So right click on to your file, open with your live server, and check how will it looks. So it is creating a red box with the padding of 50 pixels from all the sides. For better understanding, I'll add the height, suppose height of 700 pixels. Check your output. Okay, it is too large, so I'll change it to the 400 pixels. Okay, now it is sufficient. So you can see it is showing a red color throughout the screen on my laptop. But what we want to do, we want to change this background color when I change my screen size. So let us do that. Before that, I want to remove this gap which is present from all the sides. So we know that how to remove it. You have to write star and margin from all the side as 0 pixel, and you can check your output. The gap from all the side is removed. Okay. Now we want to write the media query. So how will you write the media query? You have to write at the rate media screen, at the rate media screen, and you have to write in the bracket, that is max hyphen width colon, And for this understanding, we'll write 600 pixels and opening closing brace. Now, the whatever properties you will be writing inside this media query, that will be applicable only if the screen size is 600 pixel and below 600 pixel. Now, change the property of dot box class, which is applied already with the background color red. Now I want to change the background color to the yellow and check your output. So now initially it is showing us the red background color, but as soon I change my device screen size, you can see it will be turned into yellow once your screen size is smaller than 600 pixels. Initially it is red, but as soon you change 600 pixel and below of 600 pixel, it will remain the yellow. So this is how you can change the property of a division with the help of media query. So basically you are writing the two different properties for the two different screen sizes. Now suppose you want to write the three properties, one is for the desktop, one is for the tablet and one is for the mobile view. So there must be an understanding of the breakpoints of different screen. So let us discuss those points. Now look at this diagram. Suppose you have created one UI for the laptop or the large screen size. So in this example you can see that I have created the four different cards. Let's say card 1, card 2, card 3 and card 4, and which is having a certain width and gap spacing from all the round. Now when you open the same page on the tablet device, what we want to do, it is not feasible to show all the four cards in a single row. So what we can do, we show one card at the two cards on the same row and the remaining two cards onto the next row. So basically we are applying the different properties for these cards, and when you open the same website on the mobile view, you will see that all cards will be placed under each other. So what happen when you scroll the page vertically in the mobile view, that cards will be appearing one below another. In the case of tablet, the two cards will be in a single row, and on the desktop view, I want four cards in a single row. So what are the different breakpoints? So you can see that suppose the entire width of the screen is 100% for the understanding, and for each card on the desktop, I'll use a 25% of the width without excluding the gaps for this example. So this will make the 100%, right? But when you switch to the tablet, that is the pixel size from 480 pixel to 768 pixels. So you want to apply different width. So suppose this is your 100% of the width of tablet, you want to apply the width to this box as 50% of the tablet, 50% to this card, 50% to this card, 50% to this card. So at a time the only two cards will be appearing in a single row. But when you switch to the mobile view, that is the pixel size from 320 pixels to 481 pixel, you want to give a width, this is the 100% width of your mobile, and you want to give entire width to this card, that is 100% to a single card. So same way, suppose this is your card, you are applying initial width is 25%. When you switch to this range, you are applying the width as a 50%. When you switch to this range, you have to apply the width of 100%. So let us take the look on this with the help of demonstration. So for the same demonstration, what we can do, I'll create one box which is a parent box. I'll remove all these properties now. Okay, so we have a division with class, and inside this division I want to create a four different cards. So I'll write division, this first division with the class, like for example card 1, and same division card 2, card 3 and card 4. We'll apply some properties for the box. For this box I'll use the padding of, suppose we'll avoid the padding, let's say background color as yellow, and the float property as left because we want to create a horizontal row. And for the card 1, we'll apply some property like suppose a background color as aqua, and we'll provide some height to each card like height of suppose 300 pixel and a width of 25% for uh, 25% of its parent, so you need to apply the width to the parent as 100%. So let us take and look onto your output. So let us check. Okay, something is missing. Okay, so we missed the class name. It should be card1 and check your output. Okay, so inside the yellow box you got the first card, that is aqua color. Okay, we want a similar 4 cards. So apply the same properties for the card 2 with some different color. I'll use some other color like which will suggested by the VS code. Then apply some different color, suppose brown. For the card 4, use some other color like suppose pink, and check your output on the screen that now the cards are appearing one below another, but we want all the cards to be side of each other. So what you need to do, you need to apply one more property, that is float left. So all the cards will be remaining aside to each other. So card 3 and card 4, and let us check your output. Now the first card is with aqua color, second one is with a cream color, third one is brown color, and fourth one is pink color. Now this is my desktop view, but when I switch to the tablet view, I want to show only 2 cards in a single row and remaining 2 cards will be in the next row. So what I need to do, when I change to the second UI into this range, I should give a 50% of width to the card 1 and card 2, which is initially 25%, right? So you need to write the media query. So the syntax for the media query is @media screen and maximum width and use that range. So you can see it is a 768 pixel. So maximum width is 768 pixels. Below that you want to apply the different width to all these cards. So just change only that property, that is card 1. You want a width of 50% when the screen size is 768 pixel and below of that. Same for the card 2. So card 2 is also changed. Card 3 also width 50% and card 4 will also take the width of 50%. And now check your output. So initially it is showing 4 cards in a row on the desktop view. When I switch to the pixel size 768 and less than 768 pixel, you can see the first 2 cards in a single row with the width of 50% of that device. Second row is also same. And now what I want to do, when I switch to the mobile view, I want to switch that second card onto the next row. So I want to give a width of 100% to each card. So when I want to do that, I want to do that @media screen and inside the bracket mention the maximum width and check your range, that is 481 and below. So maximum width will be 481 pixel and change the properties of all the cards. So I'll just copy it and we'll change the width to the 100% for each card. So what will happen, when the screen size will be 481 pixel and below of that, it will take the entire width. Now check your output. This is the desktop view. Each card is taking the 25% of the device. When I switch to the 480 pixels, sorry, yes, 768 pixel. It is taking the 50 per each card is taking the 50% of the device. And when I switch to the mobile view, it will take the 100% of device. For the better understanding, I'll change it to the suppose, okay, 600 pixel for understanding. And let us do that again. It is 50% each, and now it is taking the 100% each when you switch to the 600 pixel and below of that. So this is how we use the media query. Again, if you want to check the actual mobile view, so there is a trick. Just go to your browser, right click on it, and go to inspect. When you come to the inspect area, now here there is an icon for the different device. Just select it, and now you can see that it is showing you the mobile view. When you want to check your tablet, so you can select the different tablet and different screen size. So here you can select the device, and suppose you want to check it for the tablet, you can select the tablet. Like suppose I am selecting iPad mini, you can see it is showing two cards in each row. And when you switch to the mobile, like let's say iPhone SE, so each card is taking the entire width of your phone, and you can scroll vertically now. And when you switch to the desktop view, you can see all the four cards are appearing in a row. So this is how you can make your website responsive, and you can apply the different properties for the same class for the different screen size. In this example, we can see card 1 having the 25% of the width on a normal desktop. When the screen size is 768 pixel and below of that, we have changed the width to the 50% for same card. And when the pixel size is 481 and below of that, we have applied the width to the 100%. That's why we are able to see the same output, that is 4 cards in a row on desktop, 2 cards in a row on my tablet, and 1 card in a row on my mobile view. For this, you need to go to the inspect and change your mobile device. So I hope you will like this. We'll see you in the next video.